3, 2, 1. You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week, Millpool has blinded us all with some sort of blinding powder.
Sand.
It's really hard to see.
Yeah. Well, I put sand in your eyes.
It hurts.
I believe we're in a vehicle right now, traveling down the road. We've been in it for several hours.
We've made 3 lefts, 27 rights.
Holy shit, that's we were just driving in circles for a while.
Yeah, I've just been driving around this parking lot. Actually.
I was counting them.
My eyes are just burning from the sand or whatever kind of powder he threw in it. But he says he's taking us somewhere, and he says that we've been here before. Mm-hmm. So I can't remember.
We're actually here.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
This is the parking lot? Like, we just...
Yep. Here, I'll give you all the seeing antidote.
Are you going to kill us?
It's just a bottle of water. Thank you.
Some good eye drops.
Wow. Yeah, I can see now.
Yeah. What do you think? Take a look around.
Okay, I'm looking to my left, and I'm slowly panning my head very slowly to the right. I see a parking lot, and I see some clouds, some trees, some street lamps. I see the start of a large building.
It's great.
Look down more.
Okay, I'm looking down more. I still see some ground.
Yep, some pavement.
I see like a wacky inflatable arm man, but of a dick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get an idea.
You guys, you didn't remember what time of year it was?
No.
What is it?
It's time. It's time for E3.
I forgot my leather pants.
Everybody get naked.
Erections.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
Everybody enjoys erections.
It's time. Are you boys excited?
I am.
I am working on getting my erection ready.
I'm not that excited. The whole thing has a very rapey vibe to it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's some of that happens.
You blinded us and basically kidnapped us into a van and then forced us to go to this sex show every year.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you guys were already in the van. I just threw sand in your eyes because I thought it would be fun.
well, it kind of hurt.
It did hurt. It hurt my feelings more than anything, than it did physically. I thought you were blowing me a kiss.
Yeah.
But apparently it was
sand.
some very fine grade sand.
Yeah, it's the last time that I'd let anybody blow me a kiss. Or just blow me.
Oh, well.
Well, I suppose we could go inside. Are there a lot of booths set up?
Oh, there's booths.
Yeah.
What about boobs?
Oh, lots of booths?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Are there booth babes?
yeah, you could call them that. I mean,
Booth
some
dudes?
people would call them. Well, you know. So you go into the booth, and then it's gonna be pretty dark inside, guys.
Oh, why
I'm
is
just
that?
gonna warn you. That's just how we like to do it.
Dark and light or
Like,
dark
keep
in
it-
tone?
Yeah, both, pretty much.
Whoa.
Boy.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
Yeah, again, I think this is pretty rapey.
Yeah.
So if you go into the booth, and there's gonna be like a hole in the side of it, and I think you know what to do from there.
Do I put my
It's
eye in it
really
and look
exciting.
through it?
Is this E3 or is this a gas station or some kind of like rest stop?
This is a gas station, so yeah, if you need I'm gonna fill up the van here, and
Oh, we didn't even get there yet.
no, it's in the bathroom. of
It's
the gas
strange
station.
because there's 100,000 people here.
We've
This
got
is
pretty big
huge.
the past. I mean, this is what, year 3?
Yeah.
This is a really
Wow.
popular place.
It's really popular, too.
It's interesting. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'll participate in any demos, let's call them.
Why not?
I don't know, maybe if there's like it seems to be a vast majority of males.
Are you worried
Yeah.
about hurting people?
I find the really elaborate demos very draining.
Yeah.
I'm tired afterward. After a few demos, I need to take a nap.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
Yeah.
Nasty, I have to sign an NDA before I travel anywhere.
Right. I get that, but I'm just asking if you're worried about like, cutting people with that serration that you got.
Well, my dick's at home. Signed a no dick agreement.
But don't you bring like a travel dick?
Oh, my travel dick. You're talking about that.
Yeah.
My Snap-on?
Yeah, it's just like a smaller replica,
It
like,
is
of your
of
actual
my
dick.
regular.
Snap-on.
Yeah. I did bring my Snap-on dick.
Yeah, also sponsored by the Tools Snap-on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It says it's right on the butt
It's a
connector.
Snap-on dick.
And sponsored by Tool the Band.
Yeah, exactly. It's tattooed on the side there.
Mm-hmm. And sponsored by
Look at that.
Tattoo the Band.
Brought to you by Ace Hardware.
On the other side.
You remember
Yeah,
Tattoo?
Your dick's like a
I do.
NASCAR car.
And all the things you said, running through my head.
Weren't they a bunch of lesbos?
That was their like persona. I don't know
Was
if
it?
they were doing that for I mean, every one of their videos, or at least one of them, they're just kind of like making out the whole time.
Yeah.
And then I think they got in trouble.
I remember it being a
Because
controversy.
Yeah.
This was back in the early 2000s or so.
when this was a controversial
Hey,
thing.
do you guys
Yeah.
remember the early 2000s?
I do.
Yep.
I do. What a good time.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
The Rangers were still active.
Yeah. Lots of very light blue denim.
It's true.
Uh-huh.
Very light blue denim.
I miss my Blueberry iMac.
Oh yeah.
I like that computer.
Lots
Nobody-
of baggy
Yeah, like-
clothing and wallet chains.
Yeah, Jenkos were the shit then.
You guys
have
are
wallet
talking.
chains?
You guys are talking
This
late
is
like
90s
late
here.
90s.
Yeah. Or are we talking like Ace of Base, early mid
Oh, that's 90s. Yeah.
No,
That's
we're
like
talking
hard 90s
early
there.
2000s.
Okay.
Mm.
Limp Bizkit was stealing the airwaves.
What about my Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, Ocean Pacific.
Ocean
there you go.
Pacific, yeah.
What about the Pacific Ocean?
It was still clean and didn't
Yeah,
have any
didn't have-
water bottles in it yet.
Didn't have a trash island.
Yeah, there wasn't a plastic island yet.
No fear. No fear
Mm.
clothing
yeah,
and
fear.
stickers.
Yeah, and some skateboard action. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think I
it's-
stopped skateboarding by the 2000s.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's
me too.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
So if you guys will just head inside, if you follow that gentleman there in the chaps,
Oh, hi.
he'll
Hello,
take you inside.
Whoa.
Hey,
What's your name?
Jeffrey.
my name is Jeffrey.
Oh, thanks, Mel.
Yeah,
for
will you just
introducing.
take my friends here and take them inside and show them around?
Yes, I will.
Jeffrey, what is your title here at Everybody Loves Erections?
Sir Cockington the Third.
Wait, that's a title?
It is in my world.
Yeah.
I was
he's
more
earned
leaning
it, let me
towards like
tell you.
job title, like here.
Yeah.
Oh, Chief Cockington the Third.
Oh, weird. That I must just not be very familiar with the Everybody Loves Erections titles and job positions.
You've got a lot to learn.
I mean, I guess PAX has, their volunteers are named like enforcers, right? Like so.
Oh, Penis Attack Expo.
Yep, exactly.
Our rivals. They're our rivals.
I hate them.
Me too, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, where are we going right now?
Follow me. I've got a private area for you
Okay.
gentlemen to sit.
Oh, is it your lap?
It is. How did you know?
Who would have known? That's a nice looking lap that you have there, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I do lap exercises.
Oh yeah. How would one do lap exercises to get a lap like yours?
He
I
does
sit.
laps.
I go on the ground, you see, in a crab formation, and I thrust my pelvis in the air.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're at your place now. I gotta go.
Okay,
Thanks,
thanks.
Jeffrey.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Yeah, real
very
nice guy.
welcoming.
Yeah.
Warm.
He's not very smart, but his mouth, let me tell you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He can talk.
Yeah,
he's
he
very
just
good
won't
at
shut
that.
up.
I
Wow.
knew that's where you're going with that one.
Well, before we get into, because this happens every year, the actual electronic entertainment expo goes
I'm not
on.
familiar.
It goes on. Yeah, you are, because we've done this is the third year in a row
What?
that this
It's
has
just-
happened.
Yeah,
No,
they just happen
no,
to
it isn't.
schedule it on the same weekend after we schedule ours, right?
Yeah, the same E3 happens around the same time, so we always talk about it while the Everyone Enjoys Erections expo goes on, which would technically be E4.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not an ex. We don't call it expo. We just call it Everybody Loves Erections. You know.
Okay.
Yeah,
That clears it up.
Yeah,
I'm
we
glad
don't.
we're-
We don't need to call it an expo. It's kind of implied.
Sure.
It's
yeah,
just
like Dave Matthews Band.
Summerfest. Yeah, well, and Summerfest doesn't call itself Summerfest Festival. You know, for those that don't know what that is, that's a big music festival
Right.
in the Milwaukee area.
Yeah.
They don't say it's Summerfest Festival.
Yeah.
It's kind of implied that, you know, it's a festival because it's in the name.
Yeah, and the band Dave Matthews, they don't need to classify themselves as a band in their name.
No, they don't. That's
Well,
why. That's
I
why
mean-
Dave broke off and did his own band by himself, which then broke off into the Dave Matthews Band separately.
If you say Dave Matthews, then I would just assume you're talking about the guy.
If you say Dave Matthews 3 times in
Three
the bathroom, you instantly get a pair of Birkenstocks on your feet,
Wait, what?
and you smell like patchouli.
Dave Matthews, Dave Matthews, Dave Matthews.
I wanted to use the joke, but I had no idea what saying Dave Matthews 3 times would result in.
Wait, where do I need to be for this to happen?
Dark bathroom.
Oh, okay, that's why
Yeah.
I'm not in
And
the
then-
bathroom. I'm in a closet.
He appears and sings Satellite to you.
Perfect.
By POD.
Splash Marine.
No, that's a different song, Wally.
I know. Well, it's not actually. It's not a song at all. It's it's me saying Space Marine.
Yeah.
But
Well, so we're going to talk about the E3 that more pertains to the podcast.
Oh yeah.
okay.
The video game one, yeah. That's what this episode's going to be about. But I want to know if you guys did anything fun this week. You guys,
No.
how are your weeks?
I got really drunk on Friday
Nice.
for my birthday, and
oh yeah, it was your
that
birthday.
was
Happy
good.
birthday! I didn't
Yeah,
say happy
thanks.
birthday, and I felt bad about it afterwards. And then
Yeah,
it was
it's
one of
okay.
those things where I was like, "Well, if I bring it up now, maybe he doesn't even know or care."
Yeah,
But if I
no,
bring it up, he'll
don't.
be like, "Oh, he didn't say it, so now I feel bad because he told me that."
Yeah, I'm not a person that really cares about birthdays specifically. It's just to me another day, you know.
Sure, just another
Yeah.
day.
It's a big deal though.
You should
Is
be
it?
celebrated.
You
your day.
celebrated the
It's
fact
your
that
day.
you haven't died in 365 days.
I mean, you're just celebrating you.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are just celebrating
Like
you.
that's like the most conceited day of the year for somebody to be celebrating, if you ask me.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Eh,
Everyone gets a day.
I think it's more an opportunity for others to celebrate you, not you to
Yeah.
celebrate yourself.
Okay, fair enough. I could see that.
You know, it starts when you're a child, when you have no reasoning or
Yeah.
cognizant ability to understand what the fuck is going on, and everybody's just there like clapping
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
smashing your face in a
Yeah.
cake.
you did good.
What did I do this week?
Built a computer.
Oh yeah, I built a
Yeah,
computer.
You got some new stuff.
Yeah, I got a new motherboard, got a new processor, got some RAM. And man, it was easy. Like it's different. Even from the 4 years ago when I built last, it's a different experience. Like it went in, it posted for the first time, no problem,
It's too
no
damn
beeping.
easy now.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You didn't
It
have
was-
any issues when you helped me build my machine Like it went flawless.
Yeah, that did go well. I remember mine before that, like I was trying, I couldn't get it to post, and then I read in the manual where there was some wonky thing where you had to install just one stick of RAM in a specific slot to get it to post. And then once it posts, you can install the second slot of RAM.
Stick.
Yeah. And it is just like, why the fuck is this a thing?
Right.
And why is it in such small print and no one warned me about it?
Right. Why wouldn't they put like a giant like yellow triangle next to that in like on the box to read page 13 when first installing everything?
Yeah.
Or some shit like
page
that.
13.
Don't
get me started.
Page 13. It gives that
I
like
will
from
start.
like what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Sorry. Esoteric stuff like IRQ conflicts and stuff.
That's way back.
I know it's going way back, but that's what I think about when I first started building. Putting everything together, and it's not even just the hardware possibly being bad, it's having driver conflicts between various implements you've put in there because they're taking up the same driver location slot and blue screening for like days while trying to slowly move things around and put them away and reinstall them to see if it works.
Mm-hmm.
Kids these days got it too easy, man. It's too easy.
Yeah, everything comes pretty well loaded, I feel like, nowadays to make it plug and play. But I also think that's in the best interest of like PC component creators. They want people to have it as easy as possible so that way they buy more of their product.
Yeah.
The hardest part for me with the hardware is like plugging in the little LEDs and the power stuff into the motherboard.
Yeah.
You're talking
You
the
had to
front
do
panel
that, right?
stuff.
Yeah, front panel stuff.
Yeah. I had to take all mine out and then re-put them on the new motherboard. It wasn't too hard. It's all pretty labeled decently nowadays.
Some come with like a little thing that you could plug into, and that plugs into the motherboard. Some cases come with that.
Really?
Oh, really?
So all you need to do is basically plug everything you need into this interface, and the interface slides right into the
That's
motherboard.
what I need.
That's nice.
Mm.
That's so nice.
But yeah, man, my computer is a streaming beast.
Yeah?
It can stream anything at 60 FPS without any kind of frames dropping.
Well, Ryzen's killer for that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like it. Very happy
I think that's
with
going to be my next redo is just going to be a new MOBO and CPU because that's the oldest part of my whole rig right now.
Sure. Yeah, it upped my stream quality quite a bit.
Really?
Stream looks great.
And those Ryzens are coming in at nice affordable prices too.
Yeah, you can get the 1600 for about $200 right now.
Holy shit, that's cheap.
Yeah, you get a 1600 for $200. You get a motherboard for $100. You get some RAM for about $120. That's an upgrade.
I just replaced my RAM like a year and a half ago. So
yeah, but you need DDR4.
Oh, because of the new MOBO. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But I guess RAM's really not that bad right now. Anyways.
What are you smirking about there, Mopool?
I just like hit space and then Skype closed for some
I
reason.
saw
I
that.
didn't know
I
that's
was
a
like-
feature, but
Is it? Let me try.
apparently, like, don't hit
Skype, man.
space. You're using some like different version of Skype that I didn't even know existed.
No, it just mutes my microphone.
It mutes my mic. Yeah.
Maybe my mouse was hovered over disconnect or something. I don't know what's going on.
And you,
All right. What do you guys say we get into the meat and potatoes of
Wait,
it all?
let's
What?
talk about our
Oh.
Hey,
stream
wait.
weeks.
Wait, I did.
What?
The only thing I did this week was I went to a children's museum on Friday, and they had
Why?
like, an adult night. They had an adult night, so you like drink at a children's museum, and
Really?
yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Was
Have
it?
you guys
That
been
sounds
to a children's museum? They have all this cool shit there. Like they
Yeah, I
have this,
have.
like
Guido works
when,
at one.
when I was
I
a
work at
kid,
one.
yeah, I loved it.
yeah, no, there's like so much fun stuff there to do.
We got a great one in Columbus called COSI. I love that shit.
Did they have the room with the like glow in the dark walls that would like flash a strobe light every 10 seconds?
No, they had
That's
like
lame, then.
a Nerf
I don't even
room.
want to hear it.
No, wait, hold on. Just listen to this part though.
Hear me out.
Oh, fine.
They had a Nerf room where you get a Nerf gun, and there's like 50 people there, and you just run around shooting people with Nerf guns. How about that?
I like
That
it.
does sound
And you're
pretty fun.
like drinking beer
It's like
at the same
Nerf
time.
dodgeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
I don't know.
That's all I did this week.
Sounds all right. I'm happy for you.
Fuck you.
What? I'm happy for you.
Nah, you're being dismissive. I can tell.
I'm not being
Long enough.
dismissive. Fine, tell me. Was the beer good? Huh? Did you shoot a lot of people with your Nerf gun?
That's dismissive.
We also do that at work. We just shoot people with Nerf guns. 4 o'clock rolls around and fights break out often. If
At
people
work,
aren't
we just
busy.
shoot people with guns, like real ones.
Mm-hmm.
Turnover's horrible.
Just gonna accidentally bring in like a small like 380 snub, hold it up and shoot somebody and be like, "Whoops, wrong gun."
Ah, boy. Okay, let's move on, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
What segue should I play? I'll let one of you guys pick.
Oh,
The
man.
7th one down on your list.
The
From the
seventh
top.
one down. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I
Play
just
it.
kind of played it recently, but I'll do it.
Whatever.
Guys, I don't know how we're gonna get to the next segment.
Wait, what's wrong? What happened?
General gaming. No shit. Fuck.
Wait, just like play the music.
But I can't. There's a bomb on my computer.
Whoa!
I just peed my pants.
Wait, I found this briefcase. Let me just try to open it up.
Open it! Hurry! Do it!
Time
Hurry.
gave us money for this.
Oh, time bells broke. Okay, we'll use it.
That's probably one of my funner ones to record.
Yeah, that was good.
I like
How
that
many
one a
takes
lot.
did that take us? Like 3?
Like
Yeah,
2 or
3. Yeah, and we had to pick an order to go
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
The
we were
first
just all
time was
talking
just
about
like
each other.
silence.
Okay,
The
go in
second-
order. No one
yeah.
talk over each other.
I remember
Um,
the second time we did that was like, first time was like nobody talked. Second time was everybody talked over each other.
You
Just
guys
like-
can get an awesome segue made for you if you want to visit our Patreon, patreon.com/justokgamers. Support us. That's the only way we're funded, through you guys. So we appreciate any kind of support you guys give us.
You guys put the fun in funded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you put the food on my table. Huh?
That's not
that
a
one?
witty pun like mine.
Yeah,
Kind of a literal pun. I like it.
Doesn't your job do that?
Yeah.
What?
It sure as hell isn't this podcast.
Sorry, I've been using the Patreon money for groceries.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Wait.
I've been unemployed for the past 3 years, guys.
Holy shit!
Yeah. All right. So,
I'm moving on.
moving on. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Anyone watching the LCS? No need to talk about it. Just maybe, what is their biggest surprise this split?
I just saw you log into the fucking
Oh,
Google
God.
Doc.
Don't even
And you
talk
start
about it.
reading from the top.
Oh god, Guido's here. I don't want to say anything. Oh no.
Yeah. Is anybody watching the LCS? I put this in
No.
here.
A little bit.
Mill, are you?
Yeah, are you?
I've been watching a little bit. It's the beginning of the summer split. We're on week number 3 right now. I think this is going to be. Dig is doing ridiculously well, so I'm happy about that. I've always been a secret like Dig fan deep down in my heart. So yeah, that's been my like biggest thing to say. I could care less about like what the gameplay is or the meta right now and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, all the like bad teams from last split are doing well, and all the good teams from last split are doing poorly.
Yeah.
But that happens. I think that happened last split, where like Dig got off to a good start and then just plummeted.
Yeah. This
Right.
is super fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
There's
well,
also a
maybe
new
you should have read
team.
the document.
I
There's
did read
also
the
a new
document.
team right now in the Challenger series that has Dyrus, Skara, Voyboy,
Yeah.
I'm a Cutie Pie, and Shifter,
Shifter,
I think,
yeah.
is the last
The
one.
meme
Yep.
team. They're actually playing right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're getting their asses handed to them, I bet. They're
yeah,
all
they're-
old and
they-
retired. They
They
shouldn't
are,
have fucking
actually.
come
Yeah,
out.
you're totally right. I think they're 0-2, and this is game 3, and I was
Oh,
watching a
God.
bit of it, and it wasn't looking good.
Oh, man.
But yeah, people are excited about this. The thing with
Are
the
you?
Challenger stuff is it's not being streamed, and they're not making VODs for it either. Like Riot's not putting out VODs, so people
Okay.
are kind of like, we want to watch this team. Like, what's going on? And Riot's like, well, we're gonna give the VODs to the teams, and the teams can do whatever they want with them. So like, I don't know. People want to watch this team, the meme team, but
Right.
there's just like not a way to do it so far. But they might put out videos. The Delta Fox is going to put out their own videos.
I saw a couple of their videos on YouTube from scrims and stuff like that. So if you're into that kind of shit, go check it out. If not, then sorry.
Then fuck
We
you.
wasted 2 minutes of your fucking time. Deal with it.
Hey, man.
So what's going on? Done.
I'm
League of
all
Legends.
for it. League of Legends. Let's bring back the segment.
Okay.
I played
Hashtag
it this week.
bring back
First
League.
time in a long time.
Yeah?
I've been playing a lot of ARAMs when I'm like end of the night, just trying to find something to do and stuff like that. You know, nobody else is on.
I should probably play a little bit.
Yeah,
There's
being
a
that you're gonna
new
go out
mode.
to Riot again.
Breaking news. Riot
That's a
somehow
surprise.
thinks I'm viable.
Yeah.
Somehow thinks I have some sway in
I think,
the YouTube community.
You got sway somehow still. I mean, people remember you.
Yeah, I
And-
do a good job when I'm there. But, I mean, in terms of, like,
Yeah.
being pertinent to anything League of Legends related, nah.
I
Right?
think we have a good relationship so far.
I've actually been putting out League of Legends
wow.
videos as you,
Oh, you have?
as Guido. Yeah,
Wow, you must be
Actually-
doing a great
actually,
job.
they're
Just
very
using-
bad,
just using a
Wait,
soundboard.
incredibly poor.
we
Poorly
have a
produced.
confession. We've been doing a whole bunch of stuff for Riot on the side, pretending to be you
Yeah,
for like
Oh.
the last year.
Well,
All
it's
of
paid
us-
off.
get in a
Yeah.
trench coat. and
Thank
say,
you, guys. They're bringing me to LA.
Yeah.
I'd ask to bring you, but, I don't want to embarrass myself.
All right, fuck you. I quit. I'm quitting the podcast.
Oh,
I'm done
no,
with the
don't do that.
podcast.
Oh man.
All right, bye.
I'll give you some of my Patreon grocery money.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Good thing I stayed to
all
hear
right,
that
I'll
part.
reconsider.
I was having trouble finding the close button.
Close the podcast.
Like everybody does in fucking Mumble. Whenever they come in here, they leave and then are still here.
All right. So, E3. What do you guys think is the biggest news out of E3? The biggest.
Have you
thing.
seen Jeffrey's cock? It's pretty
Yeah.
big.
I would say that's probably. The
I mean, he
biggest.
does do the lap exercises.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd ask him to come over here. I see him standing in the corner, but honestly, I can't remember what his voice sounds like.
Wait, why does that prevent you from inviting him over?
Because I don't want to be shocked if he does come over and be like, whoa, that's not the voice I remember.
That's really weird.
I know. Yeah, it's a strange little quirk I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Biggest shock from E3
I
though.
think he was like a John
Shocker.
Waters kind of voice. Hello.
Oh,
You know?
Is it
okay.
the biggest
Yeah,
shock
yeah.
from E3 or the biggest news from E3?
The biggest news, with like what's gonna rock the gaming community?
Oh, nothing. Nothing out of you. Maybe no.
The Xbox
Oh, I don't
One
know,
X.
That's not gonna rock
Possibly.
anything.
Mario is in a city now,
Wait, what?
and he
Say it
throws
right.
his
Wait,
hat.
what is?
Mario is in a city now, and he throws his hat and he takes over people.
Holy shit!
Is it? Yeah. There's also a Mario Fighter, I guess.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mario and Rabbids meets XCOM. Have you heard
Ugh.
about this? Have you seen this?
Ugh.
What?
It's really,
It looks
bad.
cool, man.
Ugh.
Fucking. Pass.
I mean, Nintendo, despite the fact I care nothing, I know fuck all you, I don't care. But I don't care about anything Nintendo's doing. I don't care about any of the shit. Maybe Metroid Prime. That's the one thing I had.
They
a
didn't
little-
show anything. They just
It's a
showed
teaser.
a number and letters.
I'm excited they're doing
It's
it. The
nothing.
fact that it exists.
It's not even a teaser. It's nothing.
the fact. No, I'm talking about just the sheer fact it will happen is enough for me.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think we need to focus now because we've just jumped over like 6 titles.
Right.
Let's
Big
just focus.
titles too.
All right,
All of them were big
now
titles.
I'm calling it. We're focusing on Nintendo.
Okay.
Okay, let's focus on Nintendo.
We already talked
And
about
we
everything.
have wrapped up our Nintendo talk.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, fuck it. Continue.
I don't think that anything that I've seen would push me more towards buying a Switch than I currently am at.
Yeah.
You know, like there's nothing that I saw come out at E3 that would push me towards buying a Switch.
Is it what would do that for you? Is there a game or a franchise or anything?
Yeah, a remake of DK64 on Switch.
They should do that.
A direct remake of that.
No,
game.
like
'Cause there have
a
been,
new open world
IP.
puzzle
Using the
based-
IP. Donkey Kong IP.
using the Donkey Kong IP.
I can see them doing that. I mean, they're going back to open world with Super Mario Odyssey.
Right. I think that would be cool, personally. I liked Super Mario
agree.
Galaxy a lot. So Super Mario Odyssey I think is pretty cool, but it's still not enough for me to drop that kind of money on a Switch.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
I-
it would take to get me to buy a Switch.
Nothing for me at this point.
I need all
Well,
these
Guido,
games.
you had a Wii U, or you
Yeah.
have a Wii U,
Yeah.
so there must be something. Like, why did you get the Wii U?
To play locally, but I never have people over, so that was a big bust.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a thing that you do very often.
Now, speaking in terms of just general people being excited, rather than just me personally, I just felt like Nintendo had more, even though I don't care. Because they were wheeling out all these blockbusters, right? Xbox One X, the Sea of Thieves, God of War, Anthem, on Destiny 2. And admittedly, I'm excited for a few of these games, but everyone just seemed to be like it was a wet fart going off for most of E3.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that like Nintendo won the
I
conference.
don't know about that.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of exciting stuff, so I think Nintendo could have just said anything, pretty much. I mean, a new Pokemon game, is obvious.
Right.
A new Mario
Game announcements are game announcements, and half of the titles that they announced were everybody already knew were coming. That's why I don't get why people were disappointed when Last of Us 2 didn't show up or something. I'm like, it's coming, just give it time.
Right.
You got a little teaser trailer, that should do.
Yeah.
That's not what E3 is about, though. People want
People want
People
fresh
want
announcements,
reveals.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
want
right.
surprises. Yeah? How is Last of Us 2 a surprise?
How about some Pokemon, a new version of Pokemon Snap? That would make me also buy the Switch.
That'd be cool, actually.
Just a nice laid back chill game.
Yeah, some chill shit. I mean, even for the games that were meant to be revelatory, there wasn't a lot of fanfare. Like God of War, even though it's been revealed too many times already, or Anthem, an open world BioWare RPG with your friends. That should have been amazing, and it looked polished.
Can we talk
But-
about God of War for a sec?
Sure.
I
Okay,
thought
now
that-
we're on to Sony.
Okay. I thought that God of War.
Oh, are we
looked like-
violating our structure? Oh, I'm sorry.
I felt like God of War, like the trailer looked kind of like garbage,
I thought
especially
it
like
was fun.
the very. I think that it was okay gameplay wise, but for their rendered scenes, it looked like they pulled them off of a old game that came out like a decade ago.
I don't know. I just didn't get that vibe. I thought it looked kind of cool.
It'll be interesting.
I mean, all God of War is just fucking. It's a beat 'em up that has cool
Right.
animations and then these cutscenes to kind of break the repetitiveness of those combat.
Yeah, but
Right.
this one seems like they're going in a more serious direction because like he has a son now or something, and he's old.
Right. He's got to
Which-
train his son to be the next God of War, essentially.
I don't know. I guess it's a cool story to tell. I really like The Last of Us. It seems like they're trying to do the same thing. Maybe it seems kind of cliche to me. I've never been a Sony guy. I never played a God of War, so I don't know.
I've played a few God of Wars.
But the God of Wars just seem like super over the top and
They are.
like crazy, and now they're going in this really serious direction. And it was
I
like
think
it was
They're
like
very
this the whole time
restrained.
or something.
It's
It
very
just
much
seems really
restrained.
like weird and cliched to me.
I don't know if the restrained tone will be good for them or not, but I'm with Guido. I have high hopes that it's gonna come off polished. It's usually polished.
I'd say out of all of the consoles that were there and revealed stuff, the one that got me going the most to where I would consider buying one, but I was already kind of considering buying one, is a PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah. You got God of War, you got Monster Hunter, you got Shadow of the Colossus, I believe.
Is it Monster Hunter Nintendo?
It is. That's
It
why
is
it's
Nintendo.
strange that it's going to be on PlayStation now.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
And Xbox
exclusive. Oh, really?
Yeah, Xbox One and PS4.
Oh, nice. And then you got all the just anything Naughty Dog. Is great in my opinion. I haven't played a bad Naughty Dog game yet, so I think PlayStation 4 is in my future. Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
PlayStation 4 Pro, yeah, because get that enhanced hardware under and play at a nice TV. I mean, because I want to play Last of Us 2. I thought Last of Us 1 was one of the most cinematically beautiful and narratively driven games I've ever played. Is a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game.
Right.
I love Uncharted. I'm a big Naughty Dog guy like you. Good shit.
And then you got the sleeper, Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I thought it looked great.
Yeah, it
it
looks
did look
cool.
good.
It looks very good.
Yeah, it's got
I mean,
that
it
Arkham
looks
kind
like-
of fight style.
Yeah, it looks like Batman, pretty much.
Except with, which isn't bad. I think Arkham
No,
did a beat
those
him
are
up
great games.
really well.
For sure, yeah.
But then you got fucking web slinging and swinging through New York City. Hopefully it's open world enough and not linear to the point where it's just the sequence that they showed where you have to chase something and then that's all the web swinging you do. Because there's been Spider-Man games that have been that. Like get to a point where you have to swing through the city to get to something, but the
Right.
course is closed and it's not open world like some of the Spider-Man games have been.
Right.
But Spider-Man very close to my heart, and some of the mechanic, like the tech, him throwing the spider trap on the side of the thing and it like grabbing a guy and pulling him in and webbing him up. A lot of the webbing mechanics during the fights were just super cool to watch.
Yeah, it was a cool video they showed. Some of that stuff seemed like super rehearsed or scripted, though.
Yeah, any
we would definitely
gameplay,
take on a tour in that.
gameplay in any of these things are fucking guided though.
Sure, yeah.
That's how Anthem was too. Even the voices
yeah.
in Anthem sound like I couldn't tell the difference between the voices of like the computer automated voices that they were trying to portray and the voices of the players that they were trying to portray, because they all had like this glitchy voice comms overtone to them.
In Anthem?
Yeah, like during their trailer, they were trying to
Yeah.
play it out like the two people playing were like
Yeah.
people playing, but they still had the same voice.
if you want to follow me over here, come on, follow me.
Right, yeah, it was
Yeah.
exactly
How'd you
like
do
that,
that?
but it was just like it was like, oh, I didn't know that everybody uses voice meter in their games, and you know,
Somebody
wants
would
to
like
feel
orbit
like
in
it.
too, like
Right.
that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and Anthem looked really cool. But you're right. You could tell it was like scripted and like voice acted.
Right,
Whatever they showed.
I liked
Tentatively
it.
excited
though.
though.
Yeah,
Tentatively excited.
I think that Anthem has a lot of legs to go places, and I think is going to give Destiny 2 a run for their money for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely in that space, and I know people don't like to make comparisons, but fuck you. I think there's some comparisons there.
How can you say that that's not in the same space? It's
There
like
was
an
a guy-
open world shooter RPG kind of game.
There was
right?
a guy on
like,
Kotaku, one of the Kotaku writers, is like, you can't make that comparison. It's not fair. Immediately to compare that to Destiny 2, and it's like that's exactly who they're going for. But I don't know.
Yeah, another standout game, which I can't remember where they premiered it, but it was because I saw the later video, was the new Metro game.
Exodus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Exodus. Looks pretty dope.
I
What they
love
showed of
Metro.
it. Again, super scripted. but man, some pretty visuals. And you're fighting in this dank, cold sewer, and you think it's like Metro and shit. And like you're in Russia or wherever the fuck it was, all
Russia.
it's cold and wintry because you're in these gray sewers getting chased by this gray beast wearing gray clothes. And then you fucking pop outside and it's fall. And it's just all these colors popping. And you get to roam around this like ruined village and pop off dudes with a crossbow. It just looks pretty fun.
Yeah, it looks super nice. That was another trailer where I was like, I can't tell if this is all like a cutscene or if he's playing at any point during this.
Right. It's definitely like rendered gameplay.
But it did look really nice.
In the realm of on-rail shooters, I think Metro's king. The Metro series is probably one of the best on-rail shooters story-wise and atmosphere.
I haven't played it.
You haven't? Holy shit!
I bought the combo pack. They were on sale on Steam. I've been playing a little bit of Last Light. I've played it before.
How's it hold up visually?
It's gorgeous.
It's okay. It's aged a bit. It's definitely aged. I would say like
The
biggest
remastered
thing
edition?
Redux. The
Oh,
biggest
wow.
thing that stands out for me is like it's kind of not good. The presentation isn't very good. I don't know when that game came out. It's been a few years, but yeah, it's aged for sure.
Yeah,
I like
But the new game looks dope for sure. I agree with that.
At least try Last Light.
Yeah, maybe I will. Another
No, that's what I'm
on-rail
talking about.
Oh,
another on-rail shooter that sequel that is being released is the new Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
What is that one called?
the Juggernaut Colossus. The
Wolfenstein 2.
I think it's the new
The
Colossus.
new Colossus.
Yeah.
There we go.
Um,
Yeah, that looks awesome.
yeah, it's got a very Man in the High Castle kind of feel.
Nice.
Takes place in America. Nazis won the war.
Have you
Did
played
you
the
like
first one?
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
sure.
played New Blood.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I loved it.
I'd loved it too. Yeah, it was great. I fired it up today. The graphics don't hold up? It's very clunky.
Oh man.
I remember it being like, "Oh, this is awesome," but then like you'd load in and do you remember the dog robots at
Yeah.
the very beginning? Just don't hold up. It looks pretty not great.
Oh, I remember it being graphically rich.
Yeah, it's only 3 years old too.
3 years. Wow.
I think it came out in 2014.
Yeah. Wow.
Cool. You guys have anything else that you are kind of pumped about?
Just Nintendo stuff. I think that Mario Rabbids game looks pretty cool.
Do you really?
Yeah, it's basically XCOM, but it's like streamlined. It's not as complicated, and it has Mario in it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I've been ruined by having a community at my disposal over the years. And I think one game I would never have played earlier, but I think I want to get now so I can play with you guys or people in our community is Sea of Thieves.
See, I watched that. And
Really?
I could
Yeah, I
not
don't-
be less
Ugh.
interested
I
in
didn't-
it.
I'm not usually into that.
another.
They showed
just
it
wanna-
last year, and I was like, "Oh, this looks really cool." But then they showed more of it this year, and I was like, this doesn't look cool at all, actually."
I don't
If
know.
I want like
being
a,
a pirate.
a fun open world co-op experience, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess they just didn't. It doesn't seem like there's too much to the game, really.
Now,
Like
if you
what they
watch,
showed.
Matt's going up here. He found a secret clue. It looks like I have to go 10 paces to my right. Now Matt's going 10 paces to his right. You can see the footsteps. 1, 2,
We'll see.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now Matt's going to dig it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and his friends have to
I
hold off
just-
the
it looked like a good,
skeletons while he carries the treasure chest.
It looked like a
Like,
good
yeah,
co-op
that doesn't
game.
look
I want to be a
interesting or
pirate
fun.
ship. I want to shoot, and I want to find treasure and play with my friends. And
What is the
puzzles.
treasure? What,
What
like,
I-
what do you do with it?
I don't know. You're a fucking pirate. Figure it out. I don't know. I
You
just
say
think
you
it'd be
have
fun-
a lot of like treasure.
I just thought it'd be fun to play with friends. That's all. That doesn't have to involve having to like shoot something or blow something up or necessarily have to have heavy competition attached to it. It's a nice
Right.
exploratory game where you sail and you're on a pirate ship and you're on a pirate crew and trying to find shit and explore.
What I'm excited for is a game like that, but not that game.
I mean, me too. But I mean, I'm
A game
called
A
not
Way
really
Out.
into the. I'm not really into the fuck
Oh,
wall,
yeah.
and I'm not really into the painterly style aesthetically myself. So if they could find something a bit better, I'd be into it. Sure. Anthem is much more my speed, but I just
Right.
don't know how limiting that is in terms of scope and hardware demands.
Right.
Speaking of art styles, there's a game coming out that I'm super pumped for. It's a platformer. It's called Cuphead. You guys seen this? You heard
Yeah.
about this?
That's
Yeah.
been in development for a
Yeah, I
very long
know.
time,
I know.
but it looks awesome.
But it actually has a release date now.
Oh, yeah,
which is
right.
September. If you don't know what it is, it's hand drawn. I believe it looks hand drawn in like this 1930s cartoon style, think like Steamboat Mickey.
Oh, yeah, like tattoo style, like pinup girl tattoo era.
Yeah,
style.
kind of.
Like 40s.
Yeah, but cartoons.
I mean,
Right,
look
right,
up
right.
Steamboat Mickey. That's basically the perfect
right.
corollary.
And I'm slowly. Maybe not so slowly, but I'm really becoming a fan of platformers just in general.
No, I
Yeah.
hate platformers.
It's just a good change of pace for me. A single player platformer that I can just
Linear.
focus in. Yeah, linear.
On rails a little bit.
Yeah. Maybe that I die and start over,
Yeah.
and die again and then start over.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks
Um,
really cool.
And another one of those is the Ori and the Blind Forest is having a second one, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
pretty big news for me because I really enjoyed the first one.
Beautiful
I
soundtrack.
didn't play through all of that. I think I played like 4 hours of it.
Oh,
Stopped.
it's great. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it either. I'm waiting for it.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think it's probably one of the better games I've played arcade-wise on Steam. Next to Unraveled, which was on Origin, unfortunately, but yeah.
Oh wait, no, I didn't play Ori. What the fuck am I thinking of?
You're thinking of Child of Light?
No.
Owlboy?
No.
Hollow Knight?
No.
There were
Game
so
made by-
many that were like all released around the same time that were all very similar in art style too.
No, it's a game made by like one guy and it took him like 4 years.
Braid?
No.
I don't
Witness?
really.
Yeah,
Is
The
it the
Witness.
Braid guy?
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
Let's
Nasty
go.
mentioned A Way Out, which I think we should talk about.
Yes!
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. I like that the release video that they came out with also has like the commentary from the creator in a way that's not like this is the game and this is what I was going for. It's like this is the game and some of the key components with the game like that you can play together but separately, and that like there's separate cutscenes but you can still kind of play as the other person and walk around and do shit while the one person has the cutscene. I think that the difference is the way that they're treating like both people as individuals in a split screen style like that is really cool.
Yeah. I can't wait to have a bro hang.
Fuck
We're gonna have to, because I'm sure it's not a single sitting game.
They were saying too that you can play like together or online together, so you share the same screen. So like if I were to play at my house, I would see your screen, and you were to play at your house, you would see my screen.
Nah, dude, we gotta play it in the same room.
We will. I mean, I'm saying that if
The whole
we don't
game.
if we don't get through.
Nope.
Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that I'm just
Not
gonna
in a
be,
single sitting, but like we have
bringing
to.
my LG controller over, and we're gonna fucking knock this bad boy
Wow.
out.
Not in a single sitting, but over the course of a few weeks. Like every Monday, you come over for 3 weeks, and we
Yeah,
power through that game.
I'd be down, especially if we can like look around the fall time when it's not as busy. You know.
Sure.
Except for this doesn't come out until fall this year, or is it?
I think it might
Spring of
even
next
be
year.
2018.
Okay. Well then, plenty of time to figure that shit out.
Yeah. Well,
The game I was trying to think of was called Dust: Elysian Tale,
Oh.
which is a good game, but I didn't finish it.
you should play Ori. It's a better
Yeah.
game.
Probably.
Oh, it is.
I just saw it
Ori's
on
amazing.
sale a couple weeks ago too. and
You'd
I
like Ori,
considered buying
too.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just overall a really great game.
I'm
Alright.
probably gonna grab the sequel when it comes out. It was a really fun time to play on the couch.
Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah, it's a great chill game.
Oh, that's what I want my next, like, whatever parts I got coming out of this PC, I want to just build a media PC to hook up in the living room and get a long controller cable and just, like,
Yeah,
sit on
man.
the couch and play games
It's where it's
on the
at.
big screen.
Seriously, yeah.
With, like, the big Steam or whatever the fuck they call it.
Sure. Cool. Yeah, Two Brothers. I'm excited. I mean, there's quite a few games here that I'm excited for. Like before E3, you hear about games throughout the years and you forget about them, but E3 is always the constant reminder. And then the release date giver too. So if anything, for all its cringy moments and like stupid scripted gameplay videos and shit, at least you get release dates and you get information on when some of these cool games are coming out. That's why I like E3.
Right.
Yeah.
A little bit more definitive than just, like, Q3 2018 or whatever the fuck they release usually.
Yeah. Cool. Well, is there anything else E3 wise you guys want to talk about?
I mean, I don't. Did we mention the Xbox One X? That was Microsoft's big thing. It's a, really powerful console. $500.
Yeah. Yeah.
4K.
$500, 4K.
4K.
They can't guarantee. They can probably barely guarantee 30 FPS.
I think Forza 7 is 4K 60.
Almost everything they're promising 60. Like the only exceptions have been like Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Stuff
I
like
was watching Phil Spencer talk, and he said, like, they're not mandating anyone hit that benchmark, like necessarily make a 4K game or 60 or 4K 60, but it seems like they're at least trying to get some games that are 4K 60.
At least they're big ticket IPs.
Cool.
I could see that. Like, there would be a lot of people pissed off if they buy it and buy a 4K TV and then all of a sudden are getting shitty performance on it.
I'm still just not sure how they're gonna do it in such a cheap package.
I mean, I think, like, historically, from what I understand, like, console manufacturers take a loss on the consoles and they try to make it up in the games.
Xbox
Oh,
takes
for
a
sure.
loss.
Probably what's going on here.
Sony has made a profit since the latter end of the PS3.
Yeah, but
Xbox is
Xbox
almost-
is also owned by Microsoft, which is a giant company that makes
True.
money elsewhere that they can afford to kind of take a little bit of a loss for
I
a
think-
larger group to, like, participate.
$500, in my opinion, is steep. I know what
Yeah,
they're trying to do.
it
And I know
ain't
it costs
cheap.
money.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what would it cost to build a 4K capable computer?
Oh yeah, yeah.
500 bucks?
You
Fuck
need a
no.
1080 at least, which is
Well, I mean, my computer's
500
4K capable,
I mean, we could
And-
all
yeah.
game at 4K right now. Like,
right?
on what we
And
have.
probably maybe even at 30 FPS.
Yeah.
Some games,
Some
at
games.
least.
Definitely not PUBG.
No, I
Yeah.
barely get 30 FPS as it is.
PC Gamer took apart the Xbox One X a little bit based on the schematics that were released and compared it to a gaming PC
Yeah? What was
in
the...
real world applications. If you were going to like make it do stuff,
Okay.
it is all of those clusters of CPUs is still almost as fast as an i3.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's the GPU is a little bit better. That comes in around a 1060, I think, something like that. But
I guess the only thing that, like, consoles really have going for them is that they can tweak the hardware a lot more.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
And
proprietary.
Right,
proprietary OS is locked down too.
Right, and everything acts the exact same on every single one that you release. Whereas, like, each one of our PCs are a conglomerate of different components that we all decide to choose, and then we tweak them individually. So there's no guarantee what performance is going to be like on PC games.
I should probably mention too that the Xbox One X is liquid cooled.
Is it?
It has there's a vapor chamber that they're using.
Oh,
for the
dude,
CPU.
Vape, the Vape City. Joining the Vape League.
Cool. I don't think I'll be buying any Xbox any Xbox product. Yeah. Any Xbox product. Anytime soon. I'll get that PS4. Maybe like a post-summer gift for myself.
The
The
Pro?
PS4.
Do it.
Yeah, I get a PS4 Pro maybe.
Nice.
Cuz then I'll have, well, I already have Horizon Zero Dawn and the Uncharted 4 to play, which would be pretty fun. And I'm sure there's other titles.
I want to get it so I can actually hook it up through my setup downstairs and play it on my monitor. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool. Okie dokie. Well, boys, we got like some of these press releases because we're like a valued journalistic entity.
Yeah, everybody listens to what
in
we
the
say.
video gaming scene, and they send us like press releases during E3 time. What do you guys think? Should we read some of these?
I would say so.
Yeah, this is breaking stuff. I mean, no one's heard it. And if we don't get the word out there, you know.
Yeah, then nobody's gonna know.
Yeah, true. All right, let me segue into it.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Hey, Wally, Force Porridge just donated on Patreon. We got to make him a segue. Do you have any ideas?
Got it. Music number. Got my guitar. Got my trumpet. I can go up in the attic and get it right now.
Okay, we don't need either of those. We could just sing it.
What do you mean you don't need either of those? Okay, keyboard.
You don't know how to play instruments.
Hey, no, I know how to play instruments. You give him a music number because that's what he wants.
I've never seen you play instruments. I've never even heard you talk about having instruments.
I am a
So
maestro,
how about we just
sir.
sing it?
No, we're gonna get some music
We
up
don't
in this.
need a
That's exactly
fucking
fucking it. We'll get some
orchestra.
fucking music.
All right,
This is
we
the
don't
fucking
need a
second. Take it
goddamn
fucking
maestro
serious.
up
You're
in
a
the
piece
front,
of garbage,
waving at
sir.
it. You know what?
Fucking
Fuck it. This
music.
is the goddamn segue then.
Fuck.
All right, so we got some press releases here, some pretty big ones, I'd say, and we're gonna read them. It's boring to read press. Like if I sit here just reading a press release, it's boring. So
What are we going to do?
yeah,
Yeah,
so we're
nobody
gonna
would
take
ever
turns.
listen either.
We're going to take turns reading these press releases one word at a time in order. And just to spice it up, you know, it's the press release that these companies and developers send us. But we're just
spice it up.
spicing it up. We're just making it fun for ourselves because we got to get through this. They send it to us. We got to read them.
Spicy.
Throw a little paprika on there.
Yeah, a little pepperoni, huh?
So you spice foods with it?
Yeah, I'd grind up a bunch of pepperoni shavings, put it on anything that I need spice.
Wait, so you get pepperoni shavings
Yeah,
first, and then you grind
grind
those up.
Yeah, in a coffee grinder.
Huh, interesting.
Nice.
So which is the first one here that you guys want to read? One of these E3 press releases.
What about the Xbox One X?
Oh, the Xbox One X. Wow, that's a big one. You're going for one of the
is.
big ones right away.
Right off the bat.
All right. I'll start it out here. It starts out with resolution
Is
Paramount.
When
people
open
There.
box
and
enjoy
Copious.
amounts.
of.
pixels.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
They're talking about it. And everybody wants it. Everybody
Right.
wants those 4,000 pixels.
Everybody wants us 4,000 pixels.
I'll tell you what.
Nasty, you want to start the next sentence here?
Yeah. Microsoft
Is
Doing
Incredible.
things
with
hardware.
And
exclusive
hardware
Titles.
4.
The
Sega.
Dreamcast.
Wow. I don't think they have this sorted out here really well.
kicking it old school.
Yeah.
apparently.
I don't know.
Callback
Bringing it
to a
back.
different company.
Right.
The biggest. Are they acquiring Sega? Is that what they're? hinting
I mean, they
Oh.
seem to be hinting at
We
it.
should keep reading these.
We
this
should.
Yeah, we
stuff.
should definitely
we gotta
keep
do
reading.
more. We gotta do more about this.
Millpool, you want to start it?
Yeah. Babies
and
Toddlers.
Are
back.
Oh,
And-
no. Style.
Ubisoft.
Is
marketing
Babies.
Everywhere.
because
they
Are
Wonderful.
forms
of
sexual.
Deviancy.
Whoa.
what is going on?
Galore.
wow.
Okay, first of all,
I thought that was going a way different direction.
This guy
after
brings
the whole
up-
Sega announcement.
yeah, he brings up babies and toddlers are back, and then says Ubisoft has something to do with it.
Yeah. Wow. Pointing fingers, Microsoft.
This is
I
from
see.
Microsoft.
Yeah, I see what Microsoft's doing. They're pointing fingers, trying to like really, get
I
under.
don't
This
think
is
they've.
dirty politics.
I don't think they've mentioned the new console yet.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I mean, they were
Oh.
getting at it from the hardware side,
Right.
but then they made it sound like they're acquiring
Oh.
Sega for the Dreamcast. So.
Here, this next line they bring up the console. Wally, you wanna start us out on that?
Plenty.
Of
Fish.
In
The
this is Xbox
One.
because
water.
is
The
major
Cooling.
apparatus
used
with
The
babies
body
hit
box.
I mean they still didn't mention the console. They said Xbox at one point.
I mean, they started talking about the water cooling at least. So.
Yeah, I feel like they found it, but then they lost it again.
Then it got lost.
yeah. With the baby's body hitbox. Oh, great.
Oh man, I really thought they were going in a different direction than that.
What a strange press release.
Yeah, Microsoft, work on your guys' shit.
Yeah.
Come on, pointing fingers at everybody and making it sound like you guys are acquiring a bunch of other companies, and you never come out and say anything useful. Come on.
Well, maybe this next press release is more clear. It's for that game Two Brothers.
Oh,
Yeah.
brother, where art thou?
Yeah. So hopefully they go over some of the gameplay mechanics and whatnot, and we can get a real taste of what this game offers. Here, I'll start it out. It says two
Brothers.
Are
In
prison.
And
they
are
Fucking
each.
baby
next.
two
The
guard
Tower.
because
fencing.
is
Illegal.
in
Wisconsin.
mm-hmm. Yep. Fencing is illegal here.
It is.
Huh.
What game is this?
This is Two Brothers.
Two brothers.
What? I can't even find this on Google.
Wait, is it Two Brothers? What's the name of it?
No,
Oh,
A
A
Way
Way
Out.
Out.
Way out.
A Way Out.
Oh,
No,
we're
it's
talking
the
about
way
way out.
Oh, who's this press release from?
They even got the name of the press release wrong. Holy cow.
There's a game called Two Brothers and they're making a sequel. I thought it was what we were talking about. Okay.
Wow. Didn't the makers of Two Brothers or Brothers or whatever, Brothers?
Yeah.
They made this. Is just why I was thinking.
I could see why the guy that wrote this press release got confused, but that's still
Right.
like an error that they should really catch before they
Oh,
send these
absolutely.
out.
This is just horrible.
Yeah.
Surprised they didn't say Two Brothers at all in the video that I watched. I guess they did at the very beginning. I could see why it's confusing.
Right.
It was one of those autofill titles.
Yeah, and it's
you
two
know.
guys.
Yeah.
It could be brothers.
Yeah.
Fucking babies by the guard tower.
Because fencing's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to move on to the next sentence though?
Yeah, I think we do. Why don't you start it now?
Oh, there's more sentences.
Yeah.
There is. While
The
Babies.
Are
crying
mama
Cooks.
a meatball.
while
daddy
Comes.
In.
Wow. I wonder if Vince is one of the developers.
Oh, you know what?
Is
It's a
Vince
Vince
one of the
game.
developers?
This is actually all making sense now.
It is kind of making sense.
The
Wow.
brothers thing?
Yeah.
Mm.
Huh.
There's a whole lot of baby fucking coming at E3.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Well,
really
yeah,
rapey.
it's starting
This
to
is
make
really
sense
weird.
with this next one where that starts math.
Is.
Dumb.
Wow, that was a short sentence.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's
Yeah.
I just threw that in there.
I thought, huh. Okay. I'm just stunned.
It's a great end to the press release
Yeah.
that they just
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you guys have any press releases you guys want to really read here?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
what one? Yeah, let's pass it over.
Yeah, this one's for Anthem.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I've been looking for this one. Glad
Oh,
you got
okay.
it.
Here, I'll start it. I
Spy.
With
My
little
I.
a
Anthem
that
Is.
funny.
and
delightful. Wow.
Huh, I like that.
This really sets a pleasant tone.
right.
Yeah.
Kind of a whimsical start
Wow.
to it.
Yeah. I understand a little bit more of why they named it Anthem now.
Mm-hmm. Millpool, how's the second part go here?
Oh yeah. Babies. Oh, that's weird.
Aren't
Coming
In.
My
next.
little
Hole.
Why is what's with the baby theme?
I don't know.
Understand. This is really weird.
it's like they're all in the same room.
yeah. Possibly written
a
by the
bunch of
same
babies.
person.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
Well, you want to start out this next sentence?
Future.
People.
Also,
Forget.
Important.
Lessons.
Such
As.
Flying.
And.
how
To.
Extrapolate.
The.
semen
From.
Each.
Sega.
Dreamcast.
Oh, wow.
That
Huh.
is the wrong verb.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the only white Sega console that came out, so I can see the, connections there. But that's really weird.
Well, okay, that's enough for that one. I forgot what game it was. What were we talking about?
Anthem.
That was
Oh,
Anthem.
Anthem.
Yep.
Yeah. Hold on. There's this last line that's really small print for Anthem. It says, "Pledge
Of.
My.
Heart.
until
Death.
You.
Shall.
not
Pass.
Your.
Offspring.
into
My.
Life.
Wow.
It's weird
That is really
that he
weird.
put that in small print.
Really, yeah, really
Love
weird.
it.
It seemed almost like a disclaimer, but
It's kind of Lovecraftian script.
right. It's just going out there to all those people paying attention. Oh, or is it something to be decoded?
Oh, could be something about
Remember?
Anthem.
AR games.
Yeah, remember when Overwatch had that like decoding
Sombra
for
bullshit.
Sombra? Yeah.
And if you guys have managed to uncode what we just said, you'll know the surprise for tonight.
Okay, one final one here. Millpool, do you want to pick one of these?
Yeah, we got a couple. We got Fallout 4 VR is one we could do.
Oh.
Or what else? We could do Super Mario Odyssey.
I mean, pick one, dude.
Yeah, pick one.
Yeah,
You got a
go
bunch
for
of the
You're the
Nintendo
most
ones.
decisive person I know, so like, this shouldn't be an issue for you.
Yeah, come on.
We
Let's
call him
just-
the decider.
let's do Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay. Wow. All right. It starts with Toad.
Stool.
Is.
A.
Bitch.
And.
He.
Can.
Take.
Quite.
A.
Massive.
Steaming.
Shit.
That's weird.
Wow.
Wow. From a little guy like that, it's
So this is who you least expect.
Yeah.
right.
Huh.
The littlest of them all. They always sneak up on you, kind of like the midgets.
Right. The second line, how does that go?
Mario.
Is.
Back.
In.
Black.
And.
He.
3. Oh, you said E?
I said he.
Oh, sorry,
H-E.
he. Oh.
Wrong part of the sentence, Wally. We're not there yet.
Travels.
Back.
From.
The.
Past.
Into.
E.
3.
Yeah, just a simple
Dude.
mix-up, Wally. I completely could see how you lost your way in the sentence.
Right.
there.
No, I heard E.
Yeah. Well, no. It also had E3 in there, so trying to pick up on the page where we left off.
Mhm.
I completely
Yeah.
get it.
Wow, they're really actually kind of setting up a decent press release here.
Right.
Well, I mean, the first sentence is pretty aggressive, but then
just a
they
bit.
reel it back in by like saying Mario's back from the past to fly into E3.
Right, yeah.
Confession? I have no fucking clue what you were talking about.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
This third sentence should really
Those
bring it
improv
together
classes
here.
really paid off.
The third sentence says, it says, hold on, I'm having trouble finding it here.
Just read the word. It's right there.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
right there. It's like, look there, black and white, man.
Yeah, sorry. It says Bowser.
Shits.
Incredibly.
Often.
So,
Get
Ready.
4.
E.
3.
Wow. All right.
Twice in the same
Yeah,
press
This
release.
is really, really hitting home that they're at E3.
Yeah, all right.
Here, I'll start. This next one says E.
3.
Babies.
R.
Toad.
Stool.
Sample.
And
Babies.
Poop.
And
Mario's.
Babies.
R.
really.
Bowser.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, there's a massive reveal in the press
Yeah,
release.
no.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
right?
That's big
Crazy.
news.
That is pretty big. Mario's babies are really Bowser.
It's a shocker.
That is a shocker. Peach's vag must be torn up.
Oh yeah. You're
Yeah,
right.
those spikes coming out.
Do you think Mario
I wonder
and
if
Peach
those spikes
fuck?
grew though.
Oh, sure.
Yeah?
They had to have.
No, there. She's
Dude,
like she
if
friend
I'm
zoned him.
jumping fucking fireballs and like going over lava and fighting a spiky turtle that's about to bite my face off, I better get that. Otherwise, I'd be really fucking pissed and I'd throw her in the lava.
Okay, so you'd kill the woman because she didn't give you sex. Perfect.
After risking my life, no.
I earned this.
I think she just friend zoned him.
Hey, you know what? After all that courting, I guess you could call it, by saving her life, I feel like you wouldn't really need to try very hard.
How dare she?
How dare she?
How dare
All
she?
right. Well, that wraps up our E3 press releases. Pretty interesting stuff there. Lots of reveals.
It's really like confusing.
It is
I think I'm more
confusing.
confused now.
I think some meth heads got a hold of the emails or something here.
I think some of them are pedophiles too. I mean,
Yeah, lots
Clearly.
of baby talk. Lots of
Well,
baby
it
talk.
sounded like Vince was kind of involved as well. So.
Right. Yeah, Daddy comes in.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe
makes
Vince
sense.
got his hands on a lot of the press releases and did some scrambling of the words and
Yeah.
added his own twist on them. We know how
Sure.
Vince likes to think.
Mm-hmm. Well, good stuff. Good stuff. I can't wait for next E3. Should be pretty fun.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what also I can't wait for?
what?
It's a little something I like to call Listener of the Week.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week.
This week's Listener of the Week is Morph 101. Morph 101 gave us 5 stars on Jolly Old England's iTunes.
Heyo.
He titled his review.
Now you got to do the whole review in that accent.
Oh, come on. Really? Can I just read it?
Yeah,
Fine.
just read it.
You can read it normal. I just love when you do accents and then try to read a review in that accent.
It's hard.
Watch
Yeah, I
it evolve
know.
into different things.
Yeah, it goes into several different accents. His review is titled "I fucking love it," or "fucking love it." How's that?
Oh,
That's good.
okay.
I like it.
I'll take the title in the accent if you don't
All right.
want to read the whole thing.
And his review is as follows. Where do I begin? Have been listening for a good 18 months. Listened back to all previous pods as well as those just okay extras they got going on. The four guys are a great laugh and a general joy to talk and listen to. I've made a load of friends in their community, and since becoming a patron, feel as though we're about even now. Keep doing what you do because so many people enjoy this.
Aw.
Enjoy you guys and the fantastic bits you create. Oh, and one last thing. Just okay.
Just okay.
Who do you think?
Okay.
Who do you think? Do you think this is Tomo?
I think it's Tomo.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah,
It's gotta be Tomo.
Thanks, Tomo. Or if you're not Tomo, Morph 101, you are listener of the week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes.
iTunes.
And we need some reviews because we're
We
catching
are
up.
low.
And if we get to that point where we don't have a review to read for listener of the week,
That's been like a year since you've like legit yelled at everybody, I think.
He will cut us.
I'll cut you guys and then I'll cut the podcast. We'll end it. That's it.
Podcast over.
This podcast will only go as long as we have reviews on iTunes to read every week.
Fuck. Stop sending them.
Yeah, please stop sending reviews. I want this to be over.
Set us free. We're actually dead.
We're indentured servants to Guido. You guys are just now finding out about this.
And can I just say that Morph 101 sounds like a shitty alternative radio station?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Morph 101.
101, 101, 101, 101.
Hey, honey, what are you having for breakfast this morning? I'm having FM Morph 101.
Fucking clip it.
Yeah, so please leave us a review on iTunes.
Yeah.
It helps us.
It does.
It helps us.
It gets our name out there. You know, at one point we were the top 10 up and coming podcasts in all of iTunes. That was a long time ago.
Very long
a
time
lot
ago.
of it was due to those reviews that we had. So go out there and
I think we're well past the up and coming stage. We're at the like
Keep
just
an eye on these guys.
yeah. We're like treading water stage right now.
we're on the verge of being
Do they have
cut
like a
from
pity
iTunes.
chart or something?
We're not at least neck and neck with those, like, remember when we were just struggling to stay relevant so we weren't being outclassed by podcasts that had like only 2 episodes and died like years ago?
I don't know what iTunes SEO is all about. It's fucked up. There's like we're getting beat by like yarn and crochet podcasts and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
so true.
we gotta dip into that market.
yeah, I guess so. But yeah, please help us out. If you can't help us on Patreon, then the very least you can do is leave a review on iTunes.
And if you don't want to leave it on iTunes, that's fine. Send us an email. We'll read it still then. Like, if you guys want to just leave a review because you're out of iTunes area, that's fine. Send us an email. We'll throw you in as listener of the week.
yeah. Oh boy, Nasty, you want to do some plugs? Maybe throw some streaming plugs in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you guys want to check us out, first place you should go to is justokgamers.com, and in the top right corner you can find links to all of our social media as well as a link to that Patreon, like Guido was saying. If you guys want to help support the podcast there, you can. Also, we stream 4 to 5 days a week right now, and you can see us on all of our beautiful faces on twitch.tv/justokgamers. We have a Sunday, a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and the podcast is streamed on Thursdays. So if you want to come check us out, see what we look like in real life, that's how you can do that. Also, if you want to send us an email, that would be justokgamers@gmail.com. And if you want to give us a call and leave us a voicemail, that's 615-763-5654. Also, we still got a couple spots left open for Just Okay Con, so if you guys want to do that, hop on Discord, get in touch with us, send us an email, do something along those lines, and we'll get you all the info.
Cool. Very good. Well, I suppose we should get out of this gas station.
Yeah, can we actually get to the con now?
We're here.
Oh,
Yes,
this is
you
it.
could get to the con.
Jeffrey,
Yes.
can you just put a towel over your dick or something?
Why no? Don't you enjoy my erection?
Yeah, it just makes it weird to sit on your lap when your dick's rubbing up my back.
I wish it would go into your butthole.
That's it.
Perfect.